Alright, so now let's look at some of these tabs like Home in a little bit more detail. First of all, the Clipboard group. This is where you can cut and copy and paste. Also use the Format Painter. What I want to do is select some text. Now one of the things that I find really annoying with 2010 is this little guy here, the mini toolbar. As soon as I select a line or select a paragraph and move my mouse, this little toolbar keeps popping up. If you like the toolbar, all well and good, but if you find this toolbar annoying as I do, you may wish to turn this mini toolbar off. And how you do that is by going to File in the ribbon, clicking Options, and turning off the option Show Mini Toolbar on Selection. So I'm going to take this off and click OK. Now when I select a line, or double click in a paragraph, or triple click in the entire document, I don't get that little mini toolbar in my way. Now with regards to cut, copy and paste, I first of all want to select this paragraph and make some formatting changes. I'm first of all going to change the font, maybe to Times New Roman. I'll change the colour to maybe red, make it bold and make it italics. So I've formatted this paragraph quite differently from other paragraphs in this document, and now I want to cut it or copy it. If I go cut and then I go to a different location in this document, or perhaps an entirely new document, or even an email message, what I want to draw your attention to is when I paste, I get this little option here. This is called Paste Options and it's very handy. The reason it's handy is when I paste, the paragraph keeps its source formatting. It keeps the original font, colour, bold, italics, and all its formatting options. Sometimes I want it to not keep its source formatting, but instead merge into the formatting of the email or the other document I'm pasting it into. And so this is where this is very handy. If I click the button, this is keep the source formatting, this is merge the formatting, and this is drop it as plain text. And I actually use this a lot. I keep the text only, so it adopts the font size, and the attributes of the document I'm pasting it into. But I can easily go back and just roll over the various options and decide what I want to do. So I could choose to keep the source formatting, or go back in and drop it as plain text again. So that's really what I wanted to show you with regards to cut, copy and paste are the paste options. Now the Format Painter. The Format Painter, which is this button here, is not new, but what is new with 2010 is the amount of detail that Microsoft's put into explaining the button. In earlier versions, when you rested on a button, it just said Format Painter, and so you were none the wiser as to what it actually did. Now it tells you the shortcut key is Ctrl-Shift-C, and it tells you that it copies formatting from one place and applies it to another. And better still, if you double click this button, it'll apply the same formatting to multiple places in the document. So it's not new, but it is explained in more detail, and so now people are more appreciative of what it's capable of. Let me show you. I'm going to select this heading, and again I'm going to increase the font size. I might make it centered, and I might make it a different color and bold. Now I want to make all my headings look like this, and rather than manually format each heading, I'm going to go to the Format Painter and I'm going to double click it, and now it stays on. So then I wheel down and I just click and select all my other headings, and it automatically formats them to have a consistent look. Done. When I'm finished, I just click the Format Painter and turn it off. This is particularly useful with regards to bullets. I find that people have a lot of problems with trying to get their bullets to be consistent. So let me give you an example. I might select this line here and I'll apply a bullet. And then I might customize it to give it a certain look. Now I want all my bullets to look like this. In fact, I'll make it even more different, like that. Double click the Format Painter and brush that bullet onto other pieces of text in your document. And that way your bullets will all be the same. And it makes formatting quick and easy. And then turn the Format Painter off. If I want to undo the bullets, I'll select a paragraph that doesn't have bullets applied. I'll double click the Format Painter and then I'll apply that format to remove the bullets. And then turn it off. And that really is the clipboard group in the Home tab of the ribbon.